Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you're probably looking for a way to buy gold and silver, okay? Now, on my channel, I usually teach people how to grow their wealth and security and freedom through the power of the internet. But on today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit more about some wealth generation strategies that I implement every single day. And if you want to check them out, then you can. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, okay? Now, buying gold and silver is one of those asset classes that spans hundreds and hundreds of years. And what I've done over the last 12 plus years is invested a lot of my time and energy in building an online marketing skill set. So how do I learn to sell products on the internet and generate a lot of profit and income so that I can travel the world, have mobility, create that virtual lifestyle that I wanted for so long from 2009, right? But at the same time, once you're generating income online, how do you then invest that money that you're creating through the internet into different asset classes and different investments to continue to grow your wealth? Okay, now obviously one of those things is cryptocurrency. Some people love cryptocurrency, some don't. I love cryptocurrency, but the other thing that I love as well is gold and silver. Okay, so these are some of the silver coins that I invest in. All right, and the great thing about gold and silver, and this is probably the reason why you're watching this video, if you're one of my subscribers on YouTube, then continue to watch this video, because we're going to talk a little bit about why this specific asset class makes so much sense, and I'm going to show you where I invested, how you can buy gold and silver yourself, how you can store it, and then how you can grow your wealth exponentially even more if you're one of those people that loves to build businesses and opportunities. Okay, so I'm going to share that with you in this video. So the first thing is, let me just show you the historical price chart of gold, right? So this is from just before 1975, so about 1970. You can see that the price of gold has just increased tremendously over a period of time, right? And the thing about gold is one of those asset classes that is basically a store of value, okay? And historically, it's backed the dollar. The perceived value of gold is very, very high, and silver really, and it's just grown over a period of time. So if you invest in more gold and silver, it really is a smart thing to do, because we don't really know what's going to happen with fiat currency, right? So if you're looking at the US dollar, the British pound, the euro, things like that, especially with the massive printing of the US dollar, and we've seen in other countries where the value of their fiat currency just drops from really, really high to very, very low over a very short period of time. And so we can never be too careful, which is why investing in asset classes like gold and silver and diversifying your portfolio just makes a lot of sense, okay? Just in case something happens to the fiat currency like USD, like euro, like the British pound, then you've got something that you can back yourself up with. And I mean, historical numbers don't lie. I mean, look at this. This is just, it started at about $2,500 per kilo of gold, and look where it is now. It's like, it's at its peak, it was 63,000, let me see, $63,000 USD per kg, right? So it's gone up tremendously, right? And if you can have an asset class that grows over a period of time, if something happens to fiat currency like the US dollar, then at least you're protected, okay? So let me show you where I buy my gold and silver, right? So there are lots of different places that you can buy them. It depends on which country that you live in. You can go directly to a lot of silver and gold bullion distributors, okay? So it's not difficult. In your country, if you wanted to, you could just Google, gold and silver bullion distributor. And if you live in Malaysia, or you live in China, or you live in the US, or you live in Australia or New Zealand, there will always be distributors where you can buy gold and silver bullion directly, right? But let me show you where I buy it at discounted prices, and then I'm going to show you how I'm able to leverage a specific system to grow my wealth through gold and silver even more, if that's something that you're interested in looking at, okay? So there is a company called 7K Metals, right? This is a US-based company. They've been around for the last 5 years at the time of recording this video, okay? Very successful marketers who started this company in the US, and basically you can come to their website, 7K Metals, all right? And you can just go ahead and buy silver and gold bullion if you want, right? At discounted rates, which is really, really cool. So I get all my coins that you can see here, right? I get them every single month through 7K Metals directly. They send it directly through the mail, right, to my house. And I basically take a part of my income and I invest in gold and silver. and I just get it every single month and I store it in my house. Or you can store it in their vaults if you want. And you don't only need to buy coins, you can actually buy proper plates, okay? If you want to invest a little bit more money, because obviously they've got different prices for every different price point, depending on your budget, they can do that for you, right? And you just save this over time, and you know that silver and gold prices will rise steadily over the long term. Remember, this is not a short-term investment, right? This is something that you're able to save, you're able to diversify your asset classes, not just in fiat currency, not just in cryptocurrency, but also in a physical asset that has stood the test of time, right? In gold and silver, right? So this is what I'm doing. Now, just stopping here would be okay, I mean, yes, you're making money through maybe your day job, or maybe you've got an online business and you're growing that income, and now you're investing in different asset classes like maybe real estate, cryptocurrency, and gold and silver, right? So that's actually the smart thing to do. But why stop there? Why just buy gold and silver when you can actually take that investment and then grow it exponentially, okay? So what I've done is I've partnered up with 7K Metals. And 7K Metals is actually a network marketing company. So they're a multi-level marketing style structure, all right? And what they do is that if you want to leverage their particular opportunity, you can build this company by recommending this product to other people, right? And then, everybody, all the production that goes under you will allow you to generate even more income. And there's two things that will happen there, okay? Actually, three things. The first thing is that you get to buy gold and silver and diversify your asset portfolio, which grows over time anyway, which is a win, right? The second thing is that you get direct access to very affordable or supplier price gold and silver, which is really, really cool. And number three, if you really want to, if you're like a business builder, or you're somebody that wants to generate more, residual income, then you get to get involved in a company that allows you to build even more wealth through the multi-level marketing structure, which is really, really cool if you learn to do it right, okay? Now, a lot of people, what they do with MLM, unfortunately, is they tend to recruit their friends and family. Now, I don't want to do that, obviously, right? Because I'm a marketer. I'm an online marketer. So since 2009 till currently, whenever you're watching this video, I've always grown my income through the online world, right? Through the internet. So I leverage videos. I leverage webinar presentations. I leverage marketing strategies. I leverage social media, right? Because you don't want to be recruiting your friends and family. You don't want to be recruiting your postman. You don't want to be going into supermarkets and handing out business cards or anything like that. You don't want to do all those three-way calls and stuff. You want to leverage technology so that you can just be behind your computer, right? From anywhere in the world, have an internet connection, and then leverage the power of the internet so that you can grow this opportunity and generate even more wealth that way, okay? So if that's you, if you're like, Aaron, I would love to, not only buy gold and silver, but leverage an opportunity like 7K where I can make even more money. I mean, if you do this right, you can build an income of, well, it depends on who you are, obviously. This is all going to take time to build, but you can build an income of, an extra $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week, $3,500 a week, and we have members and students doing this every single day inside of this particular business. Now, let me show you how we're going to do that, right? So we've got a system that you can get access to by clicking the link below anytime, right? That looks kind of like this, okay? Now, this is basically the presentation that goes out. And when you go through this presentation, you're actually going to learn how to leverage our systems and tools and marketing structure to get your message out there without necessarily having to speak to people directly. And that's really the way that you want to build this out, right? So if you want to learn how to do this, if you not only want to learn how to get access to discounted supplier price gold and silver so that you can build your wealth, okay, and diversify your asset class into gold and silver, which is really, really simple actually, and get into a product where you're saving money, instead of saving your fiat currency, you're just putting a little bit of that into gold and silver, so it becomes autopilot, and you're getting, your silver and bullion coins, and you can just keep them, and in 10, 20, 30 years, if you need to exchange this for cash, there are a lot of suppliers where you can sell this to them, and you can get a growth in your income, right? But not only that, you want to learn how to leverage this opportunity, recommend it to people, and use systems and tools to do it. I would love to show you how to do that. And we're doing that through something that we call Wealth Autopilot, okay? So all you need to do to get onto this web class where we're going to show you how we're doing this with gold and silver, if you're interested. Obviously, if you're somebody that just wants to buy gold and silver, You can just check out 7K if you want, and I'll leave you my link directly below this video. If you just want to buy supplier price gold and silver, you can do that. But if you want to grow the opportunity at the same time, and I always look at things in a win-win situation, right? So it's not just about generating income through the internet, learning how to sell great products and services by leveraging technology online. How do I also then take that income, right? How do I take that income, invest in asset classes that make sense, like crypto, like real estate, like gold and silver, right? And if I'm going to be investing in gold and silver anyway, but they have a platform where I can put it on steroids and put it on turbo and grow it and share it with the world, and then allow you to use systems and tools to then grow that wealth yourself and benefit from that, I'm going to show you how to do that, right? So if that's you and you would like to learn how to do that, then all you need to do is go ahead and click on the link right below this video, jump onto this web class right here, and my business partner Vic, who basically runs this entire system, okay, he's going to show you exactly how this stuff works. And if you're interested, then you can jump onto the team. We're going to show you how to grow 7K metals the way that we do it. How do you automate it? How do you use systems? How do you leverage the internet to do it so that you don't have to go out there and speak to, a billion different people, right? Just leverage the internet, leverage systems, leverage tools. We're going to show you how to do that, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video on how to buy gold and silver. If you want to go ahead and buy gold and silver, 7K is a great platform. If you want to leverage and run with this with us to grow your wealth exponentially even more, then you can check out our training program right below. It's free, okay? You can check it out and just go through it. If it makes sense for you, go ahead and get into the program. And I hope you enjoyed this video on how to buy gold and silver and why you should be really doing it if you have additional income on the side that's just sitting there doing nothing. And I hope to see you on another video. Take care.